Okay, so first starting off, this video is going to be about my favorite syrups that I like to use in my coffees, whether it be hot coffee, iced coffee, lattes, espressos, drip coffee, no matter what it is, these are going to be my top flavors or syrups that I like to use in my coffee. And some of my favorite brands, as you can see, are Torani, Da Vinci, and my favorite syrup brand has to be 1883. And my favorite syrup by them is not this one, but this one. This is the toasted hazelnut. And this is so good. It has like a buttery, this is my favorite pod. And it pairs so well with other things, but this is like a very buttery syrup. It's so good. It pairs well with like caramels or white chocolate. It honestly pairs well with any other pod I use. Not pod, I'm sorry. Any other syrup that I use. And I like to do like nutty lattes sometimes. So what I'll do is add in this Da Vinci syrup. And this is an almond, and as you can see, I'm almost out of it, so I do need to repurchase that. And what is another one of my favorites? Here we are. Now this is going to sound odd. I know this like blew up maybe last year or a few months ago and everybody was just like, are you kidding? But this is so good. My mom was like disgusted when I bought it. She was like, ew, why would I want to try that? But she ended up trying it and she was like, wait a minute. That's actually really good. This is another one that has like that buttery taste to it. It's so good. Oh my God. It's so freaking good, and it's so weird that salted egg yolk would taste good. But let me pull it up for you guys. And tell you what the notes in that one are, because I know it's like so odd. Okay, so for this bottle, this is a 25.4 fluid ounce bottle, and it sells on the Torani website for $10.99, and that's because it's a Pure Made syrup. Their Pure Made syrups are a little bit more pricey than their regular syrups, like just their regular syrups. Okay, and so it says, Torani Pure Made Salted Egg Yolk Syrup is an adventurous combination of sweet and savory, featuring a sweet custard top note and a surprising umami finish. Now, I definitely agree with them with the custard. It literally tastes exactly like a custard, but you get a little bit of saltiness to it, and it sounds so gross, but you guys, it's so good. I 10 out of 10 recommend trying this. And you don't need very much because it is an overpowering flavor. So I just like to add tiny, maybe like half a tablespoon or a tablespoon of that into my coffees, and it takes it over the top. Seriously over the top. And now to the, I'll go back to the 1883. Sorry, I'm doing this out of order. And the 1883, I get those from Amazon. I've never even checked to see if they had an official website. But this is another one of my favorites from 1883. It is their lavender syrup. And this is another 1883. The thing about them is they are strong. Like, you only need a little bit of that to get any type of flavor in your coffee. A very, very, very small amount, because they're very strong and very overpowering, especially this lavender. So sweet, but has to be top 5 favorite coffee syrups. And this brand is my favorite coffee syrup, just because you really are getting a bang for your buck. They are more pricier than any other of the any other syrups that I own, but to me it's worth the price just because they're so strong in flavor that you don't have to use very much, so they're gonna last you quite a while. And let's see. They probably have the best vanilla that I've ever tried as well. I do have a vanilla from Torani that is good, but it's nothing like the 1883's vanilla. I just haven't picked it up again. And where are you? Not toasted hazelnut, I'm sorry, it's roasted hazelnut. And it's currently $14.98. See it down there. And just trust me, go buy it. Okay, and then my next favorite syrup, unfortunately, this is probably going to be harder to come by, but it is the apple brown sugar syrup from Starbucks. This is literally fall in a bottle. Fall in a bottle. You taste, it's like those one green lollipops that they always have at Halloween. My mom always had those for us growing up. Oh my god, so good. Like the caramel, and then the middle is like the green apple, those lollipops. It tastes exactly like that. So you get that tartness from the green apple and that sweetness from the caramel. It tastes exactly like that. This is so, so, so good. And unfortunately, I don't remember how much that was. My mom bought that for me because she accidentally threw mine away when I moved here to Indiana. I left it in California and was gonna ask her to send it to me, but she had already thrown it away. So she sent me this one. And I'm so grateful because it's one of my favorites. And last but not least, this is from Torani, and it is their peppermint syrup. I'm one that can do seasonal coffees all year long. Like if I want a pumpkin spice latte in January, I'm gonna drink a pumpkin spice latte in January. I do not care. So this gets a lot of use. As you can see, it is almost gone. This is also one of my sister's favorite syrups. She uses this every single day for her coffee. It's so, so good. It has that cooling effect that you get when you bite into like an actual peppermint, and it's so nice, and it's just, it's like a hug from Santa Claus. I love peppermint syrup, period. So the last thing I want to do for you guys is actually make one of my lattes with my favorite syrup. So I think I'm going to do the 1883 roasted hazelnut syrup, and so basically like a caramel latte, but with a dash of roasted hazelnut. Okay, so I'm going to be using, sorry for shaking, this tripod is not that great, but I'm going to be using the double espresso dulce pod to make my caramel latte. I'm so sad that Bianco Leggero is discontinued, but I did buy the Bianco Doppio, which is supposed to be the new Bianco Leggero. So I'll go ahead and give that a taste test in a video for you guys and tell you guys how I like it. I really, really, really hope that it lives up to Bianco Leggero because that was my favorite pod from Nespresso, but Dulce is really good as well. So I'm just gonna brew that. Okay, so I changed my mind on, I am so sorry about the shaking. I changed my mind on what type of latte I was gonna make. I'm still gonna make a caramel latte, but I'm gonna do it just the regular basic way that you make a caramel latte. So I have got my milk here. This is just whole milk from Kroger. Typically, you guys know I'm an oat milk girl, but I don't have any at the moment. I need to go to the store, and I like to do about that much milk. Pour my syrup in, and this is the shortbread syrup. It's basically vanilla. And I'm gonna do, how many pumps of this? About 1.5 pumps. Okay, 2.5 pumps. And then we can pour in our espresso. And the only thing that makes a caramel latte is the addition of caramel syrup to the cup. Look how pretty this looks. Thumbnail, sorry. And then I'm gonna do my drizzle of caramel on the top. Gross. Sorry about the sound, but this is my caramel latte. Go ahead and get a straw. Stir it up. And give it a sip. Honestly, nothing better. So that's all I have for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed this video of getting to see my favorite syrups for all my coffees, and I will catch you guys in my next one.